Okay, hello, good night, everyone. Okay, in this meeting tonight, we will discuss about culture. We'll discuss about culture. To you all guys, you can explain. You can explain about culture in your city. And okay, we will gonna start this meeting for from the first person. I will choose Mr. Aji. Hello, Mr. Aji. Are you ready?
Okay, thank you. Okay, first, good evening. Uh, from my city, is culture, Jalan Bodak. Jalan Bodak in Japanese terminology, Jaran means horse and Bodak means container. Another form, although it is not known the exact number of years since when the art of Jalan Budak began to be created and known by the people of Probolinggo city. But from some source, it is known that Jalan Budak was created by the people of Probolinggo city in the early days of independence. At that time, the people of Probolinggo, especially the fringe and poor people, are not from performing art. A popular performing art among the people of Probolinggo city is jaran kencak, which is horse jaran that ngencak or dance. Jaran kencak, it is termed in the local dialect to refer to dancing horse, a type of show that uses horse specially trained to dance and dress in full clothes and accessories. Among the poor, who because of their poverty they could not afford to own or rent horse for this jalan kencak, they made modification to jalan kencak with imitation jaran horse made of wood resembling a horse head to the neck. Then the wooden horse neck is spliced with complete equipment with accessories similar to the original jaran kencak, which allow one to stand inside and surrounded by horse accessories. The rider of the horse is riding a horse, even though he stand and walk with his own legs by supporting the neck of the horse head complete with accessories so that from afar it looks like a person who rides the jaran gajah, which is called jaran bodak. At this time, jaran bodak is still popular among the people of Probolinggo city, and this art is usually used to accompany and parade collaboration, weddings, circumcision, and so on. According to Mr. Priyono, the form of presenting this art is a procession on the street and in the yard. This art grew and developed in the Probolinggo community, which is until now is still active in holding coaching and staging activities. The presentation of this art is accompanied by traditional music consisting of kenong, gong, kendang, and seronen. Jaran Bodak was created by two men as Janis and Jaran riders. In the presentation, Jaran Bodak tradition are also displayed in structurally attractive, unique clothes designed by the owner himself with all his aesthetic abilities. Anyone can ride Jaran Bodak because the movements are not complicated. Just follow the rhythm that emerges from the music of Kenong Tela. The extent of Jan Bodak art is evenly distributed throughout the Probolinggo City district. Maybe they are from Jaran Bodak, guys. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aci, for explaining ya about culture in your city. It is about Jaran Bodak ya. Okay, maybe from the other participant want to ask a question to Mr. Aci about his culture in his city. Maybe from the participant want to know another culture in Mr. Aci city.
Can I ask Mr. Raji question? Okay, my question is what is Jaran Pajang usually used for? Thank you.
Sorry, Miss Stephanie, can you repeat your question or type your question in the meeting chat? Because Mr. Aji is not hear your question clearly. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Jan Bodak usually use with uh, horse toy, not really horse. Maybe.
All right, thank you for answering, Mr. Raji.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Stefan.
Okay, thank you, Miss Stephanie, for the question. And maybe to participant want to ask a question again to Mr. Aji about his culture in his city. Okay, I will continue. Mr. Aji, I have a question to you.
Okay.
Okay, I want to know about the other culture in your city, the famous culture in your city, maybe.
Okay. Uh, Another culture is seperti out, kasodo, and ludruk, and then kerapan sapi, kerapan kambing, kerapan kawian, dan lain-lain. Tahu biasa seperti out, same culture. Oke, Panji.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Achi. Maybe from the other participant want to ask a question again? Maybe Mr. Iksan or Miss Ploy.
Yes.
Maybe you want to ask a question to Mr. Achi or not?
Not.
Okay. If there is no
Okay.
one to ask a question again to Mr. Achi, I think the presentation from Mr. Achi is enough. Thank you to Mr. Achi for explaining about culture in your city in Propolinggo, yeah. And we can go to the next participant. The next participant is maybe Miss Ploy. Miss Ploy, you can explain about culture in your city, in on or in your country.
Okay. Um. In the tradition part, I will present about Loy Krathong. On Loy Krathong Day, people will make krathongs from various materials, decorate them in the shape of the blooming lotus, place incense and candles, and popularly cut nose, hair, or put coin into the krathongs and then floated in the river. Uh, in the area next to the sea, Lagatong to sorry, in the area next to the sea, Lagatong on the seashore, is believed to be misfortune. It is also believed that Lagatong is a worship and ask for forgiveness from Pame Hongka. And this year's Lagatong Day falls on the 27th of November. And in the cultural section, I'm talk I'm going to talk about paying homage. Paying respect to monks. Uh, the thumb will be uh on the eyebrows. Uh-huh. Next come next comes paying respect other people such as parents. Finger will be at the tip of the nose, like this. Finally, paying homage to seniors or friends. The thumb will be on the chin, like this, and a little bit down. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ploy, for explaining about culture in your city or in your country. Maybe from the other participant who want to ask a question to Miss Ploy, yeah, because I know you very excited, yeah, with Thailand culture. Maybe Mr. Iksan or Mr. Achi want to ask a question.
I know questions.
Catwing, I know question.
Ketuing wis takut-takut loh mas. Ada saatnya untuk berhenti mas. Masuk yang mau ya terus.
Okay. Or Miss Stephanie, maybe you want to ask a question. Or Mr. Achi, you can turn on your camera, please. Or Mr. Jaya, do you have a question?
Well, I'm sorry to join your room because I'm free to interrupt your team presentation. My team, there is nothing to do except me after this time. No, I think I'm just going to observe.
Okay. Okay. If there no one to ask a question to Miss Poi, we can go to the next participant again. Maybe Mr. Iksan, do you want to explain about culture in your city? Hello, Mr. Iksan.
Wait. Okay. Yes, my presentation. Good evening, everyone. This time I will discuss about a festival because the topic this time is culture in the area. I will discuss about the Tukderan Festival. Tukderan is a typical Semarang City festival, which marks the start of fasting in the holy month of Ramadan, which is held. The celebration was opened by the mayor and an elephant by a number of fireworks, which means the sounds that come from the drum, which is sounded when you pray Maghrib. This Dugderan tradition, which which is an annual festival that is characteristic of the city of Semarang. It's held to welcome the arrival of the holy month of Ramadan. The opening of the Dugderan event began with a ceremony and the appreciations of the dancers. The appreciation of the dancers was followed by attraction or warak ngendok. Furthermore, group of dancers attraction or warak ngendok and residents joined the carnival on foot of the Kauman Semarang Mosque, which is the oldest mosque in Atlas City. In addition, the Dugderan tradition is an education for children to carry out fasting. Another form of education contained in the celebration is symbolism the warak ngindo, which means that a person must be pure, clean, and established with to Allah in undergoing fasting. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iksan, for explaining about culture. This is about Tukderan in Semarang, yeah. Maybe I have a question. I have a one question for you. What is usually hello Iksan?
Okay, yeah.
I have a question for you. One question. What is usually sold in that festival? What is usually sold in that festival? Sold, dijual.
Okay. There's uh food and accessories. In accessories, many people from for because food and accessories.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iksan. Okay, maybe anyone want
Your
to ask a question? Okay, maybe anyone want to ask a question to Mr. Iksan? Okay.
next
About
participants.
Tukderan, because there is a lot of questions you can ask to Mr. Iksan about this festival. Okay, if there is no anyone want to ask a question again.
Ihsan, I want to ask, do
Okay,
you like to
okay, saya.
do you like to playing with fireworks after sahur maybe?
Okay, saya. Can you repeat your question or type in the meeting chat? Because we cannot hear your voice clearly. We cannot hear your question clearly. You can type your question in meeting chat.
Well, that's that.
Okay, I think we will continue ya to the next person. Thank you to Mr. Iksan for explaining about Tukderan in Semarang. Maybe I will check first ya from TSN. Nitis tahu Miss or Mr. Nitis. Can you hear my voice? Hello, Miss or Mr. Nitis from TSN.
Hello.
Okay. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, yeah, I can hear your voice. Can you can I have the question again?
Yeah. Okay. Before you present, maybe you can introduce yourself first because you're not yet to introduce yourself because in yesterday meeting you're not hired. You're not joined.
Okay,
start
okay.
your meeting.
My name is
If you
Nitithwikan.
permit it
How you?
actually my
My name is Nitithwikan. My nickname is
got
Ken.
it.
Or call me Nikit. Hey, Nitis. Or just call me Nitis. Today
Okay.
I'm gonna present about Songkran Festival. Okay.
Okay.
The Songkran Festival is in the 14th September of every year in Thailand. It's a day that people uh pe- people throw water at each other, like uh like it had a water gun, right? And they shoot water gun to each other. Yes, everywhere is play like that in the day. And Songkran is the also day of respect the older people. It's called รดน้ำดำหัว รดน้ำดำหัว is a like you pour the water to the older people like your mom, your dad, your grandfather, grandmother, hand to like respect, and then just why. Why is like in Thailand like สวัสดีครับ and then we why like in a hand two hands connect in the middle in the center. Hello.
Hello.
I'm finished.
Okay, thank you, Mr. for explaining about the culture. Maybe someone want to ask a question? Hello, Mr. Iksan. Do you have a question?
No, because I am from bathroom.
Okay. If there is no one to ask a question again, thank you for the presentation. Yeah. We can go to the next participant or the last participant, which is Miss Stephanie. So, Miss Stephanie, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's really nice to see you again on today's Zoom. And on this opportunity, I would like to share you guys about the culture in my country. Anyways, I was born in Garut, West Java, Indonesia. And Garut was my mom's hometown. So since I was a kid, I used to go to Garut every holiday. And one of the culture I knew from Garut is Dodomban. So what is Dodomban? Dodomban was originally inspired by the steed, which is a pride and a characteristic of the Garut peoples. Well, this Dodombaan comes from one of the areas in Garut, namely Panembong village at Bayambong district, Garut Regency. And Dodombaan does not mean using real sheep, but it used the imitation of the sheep that frequently used as the icon of the city of Garut. And in this Dodomban art, the performance while dancing are what is called nibbing by one or two people while doing martial arts. Then eight people wearing certain distinctive costumes that carry wooden ship statues that can be ridden as in seasonal art. And for the element of musical accompaniment in this dodonban art, it used tatabuhan such as musical instruments that are often used at events or accompanying martial arts events. And dodonban itself is one of the arts that is inspired and to reflect the stuttering and straight of the railroad ship. And sadly, we have to hear the bad news. This day, the Dodongan art is already very difficult for us to find because Dodongan art is rarely performed. And Dodongan art is only performed usually at certain events, and that is also very rare. Well, I think that's enough for me. If you guys have some questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Mr. Stephanie about explaining culture from Garut. Maybe from the other participant want to ask a question to Ms. Stephanie. Yeah, there is a question from Mr. Achi. Have you attended that event? Have you ever attended that event?
Well, uh, to be honest, I haven't attended any kind of Dodonban events because it's very rarely to be attending here because nobody performed that arts again since maybe when I was at middle school. That's my answer. Thank you, Mr. Raji.
Okay, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And then maybe from another participant want to ask a question again from Mr. Ishan. Hello, Mr. Ishan, where are you?
Ngomong lo, man. So. Sinyalnya nge-lag. Terus apa tuh? Ini mas bisa mas. Cara kontrolnya apa lagi? Coba di petek-petek, ditilii. Because
Okay. Anyone want to ask a question? Hello, Mr. Iksan. Mr. Iksan, do you want to ask a question? Okay.
Kontrolnya apa, Wei?
I think there is nobody want to ask a question again, and I think there is the last person to explaining about culture. Thank you to Ms. Stephanie for your presentation. It's very nice about Dodobaan from Garut, West Java. And maybe from all participants want to ask a question again to the other participant. Okay, there is no question again, and I think today's meeting is enough. Today we all have explained about culture in your country or your city. For tomorrow session, we will discuss a new topic, that is about favorite tourist spot. You can explain, you can present what favorite tourist spot in your country or your city again. And okay, I think it is enough for today's meeting. Thank you to everyone for joining this meeting, for explaining, for presenting in today's meeting. and see you tomorrow.